piece, but if I did, I apologize. It is about spiders, and I figured for Halloween kind of made sense, and the end of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which October is. This is Anansi. The trickster spider has appeared inside my flesh. She didn't exist just 5 months ago in the gray-white ocean matter of the mammogram, with all of its tributaries, but now her silk spirals out, a clump of mutant cells. She hid these months while I squeezed my nipple between my thumb and index finger as I pressed and circled outward to check. Then, when she grew large enough, my husband found her, in an act of love that became a harbinger of death. Then they pressed her fresh, fleshy home between two pieces of glass. The doctor showed her to me, a 2 centimeter spot of black. Twang, twang. That's the fly. The cells caught on the other side. She'll wrap them up and feed on them later. And then there may be another Anansi, and then another, then another. I didn't weep like I thought I would when they called with the diagnosis. If you really watch their faces, each healthcare professional, looking increasingly concerned, has a funny way of giving the news in stages. The oncologist doesn't give any numbers. Staging cancer is so 1990s, she says. Numbers are for internet surfing before I take my pills that double as soldiers against nausea and anxiety. The oncologist and surgeon pass the baton and discuss my treatment options. We might outsmart her. Anansi with chemicals, a pesticide to cut her web, then a surgery and radiation to finish the job. Broom sweeps to destroy the remnants. I don't need to surf the web to know it hurts. My youngest daughter is 15. She is fearless, skipping along paths over cliffs during hikes in Maine and dodging lacrosse sticks at lightning speed. But the one thing she is terrified of is spiders, and I must introduce her to Anansi. Once, when we had to wait an hour before we drove to school because she saw such an arachnid monster on the back of the passenger seat headrest. It was the size of a pencil eraser, ash and gray, a black triangle on its back. I swiped it off like crumbs, and she screamed to wake the dead, pulled her knees to her chest, sucked her hands inside the frayed cuffs of her fuzzy sweater, and shook her head from side to side, screaming until I lied and said I'd found it, set it free. Back then, I believed harming Anansi would anger the gods. Now I know they're angry anyway, or maybe they just don't care. For now, I'll flutter pump my wings with all my might, race the salty girl before she scampers down my veins and lays her children. No, they won't be born. I shall raise my head and fist against the murderous mother, put the key in the ignition, and we'll all drive on. Thank you.